Why don't we go ahead and address Sarah Boone, since I think some people would prefer that that case get called next. So the last time we talked, Mr. Bankiewicz, we had a status hearing. Ms. Boone was present. And where we left things is you were going to follow up with her, have a meeting at the jail, and see where things stand. So have you had a chance to meet with Ms. Boone?
Judge, I have not, and the reason I have not is this is the first day I'm out of bed with COVID, and I contracted that. I had her set actually twice last week and had to cancel both of those because of COVID issues. And so, like I said, today's the first day that I am actually up and about. And so I'm going to have to reschedule that meeting with her. But the case is not ready for trial. We're still looking into experts, and I have a death penalty case that's set time certain in Lake County, starting the first week in February, and expected to last probably 3 weeks. So I'm asking for your April docket and for purposes of a continuance.
What's left to be done?
I've spoken to 2 experts, and they have not gotten back with me as far as scheduling and going out to see Ms. Boone. There was an expert initially hired by the attorney that she hired privately, but there was no follow-up with that expert, and I have followed up with that expert. And basically, and I've told Mr. Cacciatore this, it's going to be a battered spouse defense, and so we need to get some specific experts in that field to be able to testify.
When does your death penalty trial start in Lake County?
First week in February.
And how long do y'all anticipate?
3 weeks.
Mr. J, do you know what Mr. Cacciatore's position on this is?
He has no objection, and I don't know if the court set status dates when it's nebulous when people are going to be ready, or if you just go ahead and set pretrial dates, that's fine. April sounds...
Well, I need it on a pretrial docket, so I'm going to grant Mr. Bankiewicz's continuance on behalf of Ms. Boone. I'm going to set it for pretrial on March 28th and a trial period starting April 10th, but I'm going to ask that Mr. Cacciatore and Mr. Bankiewicz do schedule a status conference on the case end of February or beginning of March. Mr. Bankiewicz, I want to make sure that you've been out to see Ms. Boone, and if there are any issues coming out of that, I want to address that sooner rather than later.
Yes, sir.
All right. File your motion. I'll grant the motion. The dates are as previously announced.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Bankiewicz, what else do you have on the docket today?
That's all I have.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too.